What up, smart rapper? You're gonna love this video. In this video, we're gonna talk about music agents. How much do they cost you? How much will they cost you? You wanna have an agent? You wanna know what an agent is? Let's talk about it, because you're probably gonna want one in the future, all right? Here's the thing. Because music agents aren't engaged in your recording or composing, you should never give them a percentage of the profits from these areas. Never! Note number one, typically agents do not require this, but let's talk about this for a second. You should be wary of union paperwork. Just take that into account, right? The following unions govern agents, right? AFM, American Federation of Musicians, right? For musicians, AFTRA, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. You ain't gotta remember none of this, don't worry. Thank you. Just remember that this exists, all right? All right, for vocalists and actors in live, taped, and digitally recorded media, you have SAG, which I know tons of people that are in SAG, Screen Actors Guild for film, all right? The unions have placed a 10% cap on how much agents can charge. This is really good to know, right? For specific AFM-governed personal appearances, the percentage can exceed 10%. However, agents readily agree to a 10% cap if requested, so make sure you always request it. There is a space on the AFM and AFTRA. They have printed forms for you to initial if the agency receives commissions on your earnings from recordings. Very important. Avoid it and never perform this. Never initial that. Pay attention to what you initial in this time, okay? The union regulation of these agencies is referred to as franchising. And unions only permit their members to be represented by franchised agents or agents who adhere to the union's rules. One of these limits is that the agency can only utilize union-approved contracts, okay?
Right.
And this results in each union having its own form, okay, detailing its specific requirements. Therefore, your agency's contract resembles a phone book, okay? Son. And it's actually a stack of all these different contracts, right? 3 for SAG, 1 for movies on television, and 1 for movies on television commercials, 1 for AFM, 1 for AFTRA, and that's 1 for the Actors Guild, and 2 named the services and the packaging to cover everything that is not covered by a union, okay? I know this may seem a little bit confusing, but I'll giving you all the information. Don't tell them that I told you, but there are some agents who will reduce their portion to as low as 5% for artists who generate significant revenue. Obviously, if you're worth more money, they're still making the money and they want to get you as a client, right? Now, this is only for concerts though. It'll remain at 10% for films and television, but you get that 5% for your concerts, which you know that adds up, you make 50,000 a show, right? God damn. Unless you're a predominant player in these fields, they're probably not gonna budge. They also need to have value from it, right? So think about the reciprocation. Now, occasionally there is a sliding scale such that as your income increases, the percentage decreases, which I actually always try to implement into any type of contract when I do one, or there's a cap of some form. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about, like, Rob, how should I do this, man? Because my time's worth $20,000 to do this, and and I was like, well, Also remember the music industry, movie industry, everything undergoes cycles in terms of how easy it is to obtain this discount, right? Somebody may got rent to pay. It depends what they in a good mood. Like there's all kinds of stuff going on. There's fluctuations. Gotta learn when to strike. Okay? Therefore, always examine the circumstances that exist in that time when you're about to sign. Okay? And I made that rhyme. Bars. I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rap. You just got a little bit smart. I know it's a lot to take in. Pause. But pause again. All right, no, hit me with a subscribe because it helps me in the algorithm so I can help more artists like you and me, and we can change the music industry together. After all, that's what it is, right? Helping artists become smarter, more intelligent, so that labels and other people can't walk all over us and we know what to do, and sometimes we don't even need a label, all right?
These tips work on God.